Hello, very unfortunate audience. My name is Olaterrio. Welcome back to our art redraw series. It has been a while, hasn't it? Well, what happened basically was that I got caught up in an animation that I was making for Curse Crackers for Who the Bell Toils, and it ended up taking a lot longer than I expected, but then again, I put a lot more effort into the backgrounds of that one. So, you give some, you take some. Anyways, we're finally back with the art redraw series. Thanks for joining us back again. Today, we're redrawing Niko from Oneshot. Let's pull up the old art piece. As per usual, we'll show off what we were redrawing, and then I'll pull up a reference and redraw it, and then hopefully we get a better result, because it's been a while since I've been on here. I'm actually quite rusty. Mario still is the ugliest one in this entire roster. I cannot believe he's that fucking Alright. So here he is. My god, why are all these fucking PNG images of back in the day so fucking large? Well, whatever. So, this is the old drawing I used to have. I can't tell if this is the one I used for my series or not. I think it is, right? This is a while ago. My god, I miss Oneshot. Such a fun series. Apparently, it was around the time that I did Shovel Knight and Hollow Knight, apparently. And Ori and the Blind Forest. Man, I miss Ori and the Blind Forest. That shit is so ancient now, but I miss it so much. So, this is, I guess, is what we're going to be redrawing. I don't think you can see my cursor, but I am hovering over it. So, let me pull up a reference and let's get started. So, compared to the ones that we've done beforehand, this one should be simpler. I have changed my default brush from the textured brush, which was this one, over to this one, which is basically the same thing, except it's not textured. And, I'm no tech whiz, but, I know how to do that. I forgot to make the layer here almost immediately. Now, I'm not an organized person. I think these layers aren't even numbered. Yeah, these are just fucking random layers. I'm farthest from the organized person. Farthest thing from an organized person, but I do like to organize my my layers and everything. I have to make sure this shit isn't just fucking massive, because I need to get the scale back down. So, as for the art piece I chose as reference, it's just the official title art. It's nothing special. So, my thing is just trying to recreate the style. That's kind of the whole challenge of this art challenge, is recreating the style of the thing I'm the original thumbnail art of which I was. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Just recreating the style of the game. There you go, that's good enough. And I can't draw a straight line to save my life. This is actually a massive problem I've had for pretty much forever. I don't think I've ever been able to draw a straight line before. I've always had lines that are like a little bit off or whatever. Anyways, what I'm noticing is that the art style here is extremely simple. I should be able to. This should either be a record episode, or it's gonna take fucking forever for me to get this down, which is... Oh my god, that'd be embarrassing. That also reminds me, I have to do the Civilization art series again too, now that I have free time. The recording schedule for these videos specifically isn't normal. Oh my god, I drew the robe too big. I say robe, it is a robe, right? What's the difference between a dress and a robe? There is none. Who the fuck cares? Anyways, I drew it a little bit too big. There you go. It needs to be slightly smaller. My sketching style, I feel like it's different from everyone else. Everyone else has, like, complex structures they build. I just sketch whatever the fuck looks right, and then pray to God Almighty it comes out alright. I'm just gonna steal the fucking pose from the original one. I don't want to try today. I don't want to put in effort today. Come on, man. I had a long day of sitting and enjoying my free life, sitting here in the dumpster. God, I love being homeless. Oh my lord. Anyways, recently, another thing I've also been doing is learning how to program. Nothing complicated, it's just Game Maker Studio. I was originally trying Godot, but I got stuck on that almost fucking immediately, so I switched to something that was even simpler than Godot, which was Game Maker Studio. And apparently they let you do stuff for free, and they only charge you if you want to make money off the game, which I don't plan on doing, so yeah, I just started making random shit, and I'm surprised that it actually fucking works. It's the first time I've ever been able to get a game program to make a game for once. I've never been able to do that before, so for me, quite frankly, this is an absolutely incredible achievement. This one's a little bit sharper here. It's an absolutely incredible achievement. I'm not good at hats, man. I'm not good at hats at all. God, I'm so bad at perspective with hats. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that the character looks right when I eventually finish with it. Oh, that's all that matters. That's all that the end results that matters. We should be using AI. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Who cares? What actually matters, alright? Here's the secret. Is having fun. That's all that matters. Listen, you only get one life, mate. You're gonna die one day. Everyone dies one day. And what are you gonna have when you die? I'll tell you what, you're not gonna have your phone with you. All you're gonna take with you to the grave is your experiences. That's it. That's it. This is some philosophical shit. Holy fuck. Olaterrio's so smart. We should all subscribe today. Oh my god. If only. If could you fucking... someone's gonna one day pull this episode up on like some stupid art shit. I'm gonna be part of like an wishful thinking. I mean that I'm gonna be invited to an art group. No. But one day someone's gonna pull this video up and they're gonna go, Olaterrio, I was suicidal, but then this video made me want to kill you instead. Heartwarming. Person you hate said something stupid and is dead. Alright, well I can't make the thing move to the left, so I'm gonna make it move to the right. Why? Because I'm too lazy to park the character anywhere else. So yeah, this is basically just a basic thing. I think one of the fun things about art is even if you're drawing the same exact thing as someone else, the fact that you're just someone different, you'll always get a slightly different result to the other person. Like for example, I'm not very realistic in my art style. I think that's pretty obvious enough. I just don't care to be realistic. Realistic is too boring for me, quite frankly. I mean, some people enjoy it, and obviously it's pretty. I'm not going to deny that realistic art isn't pretty, but overly rendered stuff just isn't my style. It takes too long, and I don't really care for it. So you often end up with more cartoony proportions and everything. And you obviously see for all this that I like bright, bold colors and like sharp shading. That's my favorite thing to do in art, is to make bright, bold, or just fun things, you know? My freaking, for crying out loud, my intro is something I animated in like the last 10 seconds. It's like the shitty project you turned into this school teacher when you only had like one night to be able to finish the homework. You left that shit for like the last night before you had to turn it in. Alright, well, the eyes are gonna throw me off because they're like actual bulbs. Dude, whenever I'm drawing an eye, you know what I draw an eye like? There's an eye. I actually have to put an effort to make the eye. This is bullshit. What the fuck? Who decided that? Well, luckily it's not too much effort. I can make him look stupid, actually. No, there you are. There you are. That's stupid. I know a couple characters that are like that. What is up with the pony that does that, by the way? Why is everyone crazy about it? Whatever. Anyways. The lore of My Little Pony used to be crazy. Now it's all pussy shit. There used to be murder and blood. Have you ever seen... What is it? Like it's like War in Equestria or some shit. It's like the World War II version of My Little Pony. It's fucking crazy. Oh my god. Equestria at War, that's it. It's the Hearts of Iron 4 mod. It's crazy because I'm there on YouTube and that shit autoplays and I'm hearing it in the background like, the communist ponies invaded from the north, killing hundreds of thousands, and I'm like, damn, My Little Pony got crazy when I stopped watching it. It's like, what season is this again? Oh, you know, season 1984, god damn. They take the lore seriously in this shit now. Alright, here's the difficult part. This is no line art. There's no line art in this entire photo. Here's the thing. I'm not good at painting, so we're just not gonna do the line art. We're going to pretend like we did do the line art. It's like, I love the style here because it's extremely simple, which means I can probably finish this in way under an hour, which usually takes me for all these other ones. Like Kirby, I think, took me around 40-50 minutes, right? I don't know, maybe I've just gotten faster as time's gone on, but I feel like art takes less time now than it did like a couple days ago. If you're wondering why the brush is a little bit weird, I actually have it to do that intentionally, because I just like the style of wonky lines occasionally. But for smaller stuff like this, it barely comes out and barely matters, so I don't have to put too much effort into thinking about it. Anyways, I remember Oneshot. I don't know why everyone went so crazy over it nowadays, because I feel like the only reason people even care about the game is because it has a protagonist that most people think is cute. But I liked it mainly because the story it told was just very nice. And it was just a very memorable game in the fact that it had no fights or anything, even though it was like a top-down RPG. And that always stood out to me as something very fun. It was mostly a story-focused game, which I think is why I remembered it so fondly. Especially with the whole god mechanic, dude. Back then, oh my god. I only recorded the game screen, so nobody ever got to see, or whatever, the dialogue box pop up for the first time, and I just freaked the fuck out. I was like, it's like, hey, olaterrio, what the fuck? He said my real legal address. He's just Niko Oneshot, except it leaks my fucking IP address. God bless. But that's what made me remember it. Even after all this time, that's what I remember the most about it. It's just it's just like saying my full legal name, my social security number, my bank account details. I'll never forget that, Niko Oneshot. You're never getting $1 out of me after that shit. Anyways, since the line art and the sketch are so similar here, it's not actually that interesting to watch this, especially because, again, it's like super similar to line art and sketch. Whether or not that's because I'm really good at this or really bad, it does not matter. I've just noticed his nose is upwards, not downwards. Again, I feel like over the years I have gotten maybe not better, but more competent at the same thing. I've got the sleep hearing, the superhuman sleep hearing. I know for a fact it's an evolutionary advantage. When you're going to sleep, you need to be able to listen if there's like an animal or predator watching you. But man, it's fucking 2026. There ain't a goddamn wolf watching me, man. Just let me go the fuck to sleep. It'd be cool if it was the opposite. I go deaf when I'm going to sleep. That would make sleeping a lot more fun. It's like a surprise bag. You don't know if you're gonna wake up to disaster or not. The house is on fire. It's like, Olaterrio, wake up! Absolutely deaf. Cannot hear anything. Oh no, he's sleeping. He's fucking dead. Your friend is dead. My god, this is where it comes back to bite me. The random, line weight. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna show up in the end. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. In the end, nothing matters. Nothing. I'll tell you what does matter. Apparently, IDW Sonic matters because, well, I've been watching, or more accurately, following it for a while now. And, when I originally saw the characters, like the characters that they added in IDW Sonic, first of all, I didn't think too much of it, because Sonic's always had a fuck ton of characters. It doesn't matter to me if they add another 12,000 more. I mean, it's still Sonic at the end of the day. As long as that blue bitch is in the screen, who really cares? But, people were going crazy for some reason that they added the new characters from the IDW, comics into the games. There was even one video that was like, the books... No, the comics are not canon, and his whole argument was that oh my god, I cannot speak today. Anyways, his whole argument with I quit speaking. I'm gonna do fucking sign language. Olaterrio, put up sign language on the screen. There, you're gonna have to interpret what I say. No, but that the whole thing wasn't canon because something here or other. Doesn't matter. Point is, they did turn out to be canon. They were canon since Frontiers. Because Frontiers mentioned them, and ever since Frontiers, Sega's been taking the lore a lot more seriously. So, I'd consider anything from Frontiers onwards to be at the very least lore intentional in some way, right? If they fuck something up, it's their fault at this point. But I don't really see the problem with it. Who cares if a couple comic characters get added? Oh no. Sonic has 4 more characters. This will definitely hurt the 5,000 Sonic characters that already exist. God forbid. This is catastrophic, dude. I had so much stock put into the stagnation of Sonic characters being added to Sonic. You have no fucking idea how much money I lost. Sega just fucked me over. Fuck Sega, man. Fuck them so hard. Fuck. I don't really care. I just don't care. Anyways, as per usual, the sketching phase of these characters usually looks so fucking bad. But then again, I feel like I'm the weakest at inking a character. I feel like I'm really good at sketching and then also really good at rendering, but really bad at inking, just in general. If I made a comic that was black and white, it'd be the ugliest thing about on God's green earth. Now that I mentioned it, I still have to finish that fucking comic, don't I? How many years? It's been like 5 years or something since that fucking started. I still have not finished it. I have made no progress either. I kind of don't want to finish it. SMG4 is... Dude, I started that comic when SMG4 was still around. The channel is dead now, and it's still not finished. My god, it is the real life Pirate Software. I am the comic version of Pirate Software, apparently. Did you guys, did you know that my dad worked for Ubisoft? My dad worked for Ubisoft, guys. I don't know if you know this, but my dad worked for Ubisoft. I was a professional in Ubisoft. I had a high-ranking position of the guy who emails other people to see if they give a password for some reason. I'm very important. I'm gonna change the way these things are moving. It's way too low. Whatever. But anyways, my dad is a very important person at Ubisoft. You better not mess with me, alright? I'm a genius, alright? Listen to me. What is this game called? Heartbound will come out in 2077. Cyberpunk 2077. Dude, by the time Heartbound comes out, do you think we're gonna have real-life furries? Quick question. 30 years, furries, yes or no? Do not comment below, because you will be banned. Alright, we're not playing these games. I actually do not fucking... I'm actually being serious. You people are all degenerates. Oh my fucking god. There was a motherfucker who was like, hey, I'm not gonna watch this video, but if you play Changed, I'd be willing to watch it. I'm not doing that. You can't get me. You can't 2 girls, 1 cup me, motherfucker. I'm too obsessed with the internet. I'm too much of an online loser to be caught off guard by shit like that. I know what that game is. I'm not fucking touching it. Alright? It's the same reason, for same reason I won't touch VR chat. Actual fucking problem that site is, by the way. I thought it was a joke at first. I don't think it's a joke anymore. And that honestly makes it worse. Alright. We're actually into the coloring phase of this now. So, not proud of the line art. Don't care. We're moving on anyways. I hope to god I can get these colors. It feels like it's somewhere around here, right? It's like Vivzy Popperette, god forbid. Cause every time I fucking, oh my god, every time I think about fucking Vivzy Pop, I think about the fact that she had like 700 years to fix the story and the characters and everything, and it's still, this show still has the same fucking problem that our goddamn DeviantArt comic used to have. Holy shit. Morning heaven, please deliver me from this hell. Please deliver me from this hell, heaven. I don't want to be here anymore. I can't get this color down. I don't know exactly what it feels like. It's orange, but it's not. I know for a fact it's not fucking orange. It might just be a more vibrant version of this color. I don't know. I'm not good at color picking. Listen, I was made for one thing. Playing Call of Duty World at Warfare for the PS2, available now, free for PC. I was not made for this. Whatever. You know what? I think I got it. It's just a lighter version of this. Slightly darker. Man, I am fucking terrible at this. Holy shit, I'm giving up. Homie, I give up, brother. You win, motherfucker. You win. I'm not contesting you in this water anymore. You have succeeded. It is over. My god. It's like a slightly darker brown. There you are. A slightly darker. It's not going to be color accurate. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? It's not color accurate. God forbid. Wow, that is extremely off. I'm so bad at color picking, man. That's not right either. It's like slightly darker than that. You know what? It's like slightly bluish. Right? I'm not wrong about this. It's Bonnie Blue. No, it's not Bonnie Blue. Not Bonnie Blue as in the person. Bonnie Blue as in the animatronic, bro. 20 years from now, they're gonna be like, who's Bonnie? You mean Montgomery Gate? No, motherfucker. They're gonna be like, what's the finance of Freddy's? They don't know. They don't know. It's actually hell. This is the 4th stage of hell. Oh, man, I wish they picked simpler colors. Well, whatever. I'll change it later. We don't have to have accurate colors. We just need to have somewhat accurate colors. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be not shit. That's too much of an ask, honestly, but whatever. Ah, you're asking too much of me. You want me to make art that's not dog shit. That's too much. It's too much effort. I'm sorry, I can't abide. I'm sorry. Ah, I see. I was given incorrect or, I don't know how to fuck to talk like an AI, man. I haven't touched the fucking AI since the goddamn thing started. I just haven't found a use for it. I'm sure there are some uses for it, but, I haven't found one. And I don't care to, because I don't like using my computer or anything like that. I don't like using anything that tracks anything. I am untrackable. The government does not know where I am. What the fuck is this skin tone, dude? I cannot... What color is that? Actually, I think I know. Is it the same color as this? I think it might be. It's like a slightly darker version of it. I don't know what fucking color spectrum this is. Whatever, this is close enough. I hate color picking so much. Why don't you just color pick it? Because it's not... How would I be a masochist if I don't... My god, I just noticed that. When the hell did that happen? Why did no one tell me? Why didn't you comment it so much? Why didn't you comment? Guys, if you don't comment down below, a 4th plane will hit the tower. What do you mean 4th? there was a 3rd one? Actually, there was a 3rd one. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm a conspiracy theorist ass going, there's a 3rd one? There's a 3rd... Of course there's a 3rd one. It landed in the Pentagon. Well, no, it did land in the Pentagon. And then a 4th one, too. But that one, we don't know where it landed. That information is gone forever. I want to see how accurate the color picking is afterwards. I want to actually color pick the character and see if I get the same colors or not, which it probably won't. Anyways. God, as if that wasn't hard enough. Now I gotta figure out this color. This is definitely on this side of the spectrum, right? It's a special spectrum. It has to be. There's no fucking way it is on this side. Oh, thank God. I'm close. It's a little bit darker than that. Close enough. And these ones are lighter, I think. It's like dusky or lighter, more red. I think that's it. I have no idea. I'm so bad at this. Whatever. Doesn't matter. And this I know for a fact is just purple, but really dark. Really dark purple. There you go. What did I used to do? Do I do time-lapse? I don't do time-lapses in this videos, right? I only do that for the title screen because that's boring. I think that's the case. I suppose it is. I don't even think I'm gonna have text behind this one. I think I'm just gonna paint a light bulb because it'd be too much effort to put in text that's pixelated. To draw pixelated text is like running one's feet over a tow truck wheel. It's like grabbing a car and then rolling over your foot. It is hell on earth. Why would anyone do that? Anyways, just one last thing. I need to get this last color down. This is yellow, right? I'll be honest with you, I've never drawn circular eyes very often. I barely do circular eyes. I don't know, what's more cartoon? No. Circular eyes are more cartoony, technically speaking, because it's more well, no, what the I meant to say that they're more realistic, whatever. Olaterrio Can't Speak, compilation, part 500, episode 12. Olaterrio still can't speak. Even after, what was it? Omori, he still can't speak. I gotta go back to fucking grade school at that point. that entire episode where I'm just like, God, I don't know if it's a noun or an adverb. I need to go the fuck back to school, man. There's no way. Anyways, for this character, whoops, that is the wrong fucking button. I have to go back and recolor all this because surprisingly enough, this character does not actually have any line art. So I have to go back and undo the line art I just did, which might seem intuitive, but I assure you it is not, because I said so. And if you question me again, we're gonna have problems. And you don't like problems, do you? Oh my god, I nailed this fucking color. This might be the most accurate color here. Holy shit. I just have to do this a couple more times. I can't get that goddamn sound out of my head. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is coming out beautifully. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Give me back that color I was using earlier. Oh, we're about to get a super accurate Niko one-shot here. Oh my god, I'm about to Niko one-shot over this one-shot Niko. I'm about to one-shot this Niko. Holy fuck. Me when I have a gun pointed at a cat, I'm about to one-shot this Niko. Y'all ever paint your cats brown? Y'all ever do that? Historically accurate Niko one-shot, and it's just a picture of Chernobyl with all the cats painted brown. It's... Who the hell did this? When I find the man responsible, we're sending you to the gulag. Chernobyl is not a joke. Chernobyl not joke. Stop painting the cats. It's like a picture of a Russian political figure with him screaming, stop painting the fucking cats. And there's like an entire... You know those like little boxes that they sell kittens in? It's just that, filled with painted cats. There you are. This has been the most stupid and useless conversation I think I've ever had on this channel. God bless America. America is the greatest country in the world. No flaws, no flaws. Love long time, very long time. Alright. So, now... I think I just pick colors and do the whole thing over, right? This shouldn't take long. Only 400 more years to go. And this should be over very soon. My god, even the eyes aren't even color picked. This is gonna be hell. Fucking kill me. Holy shit. Okay, the hair is extremely complicated because they didn't just give rid of the lines. They actively added shading into the lines. You gotta be kidding me. It's a dark shading too, so it's somewhere like down here. It's even darker than that. It becomes indistinguishable from black at a certain point. I think it's actually more over here. This will have to do. I can't find the color for it. Surprisingly enough, the same highlight for these two. Which I guess makes my job easier. I don't have to find a new color. But whatever. I'm not sure what to do after this series concludes. Maybe go through even more art pieces that I ended up screwing up. Because there are some that I still think are terrible. Like, for example, the Curse Crackers could have definitely have used more time. That one was certainly, most 100% certainly rushed. Because I wanted to get the series out. I had to do that freaking thumbnail like 2 times. Like, I did one before the day I had to edit the episode. I did a thumbnail piece. Because, oh my god, are those hairs different colors? Someone kill me now. They are different colors. How fun. That's so cool of you. You shouldn't have. No, seriously, you shouldn't have. I'm gonna fucking kill you now. Home address. Here is my home address. And it's like the fucking, it's the address to like the Lincoln Memorial. That's actually what I did. One time. I don't remember what episode it was. Don't remind me. I don't care. It's gonna become a problem. I've already gotten to that YouTube stage where I've made so many videos, I don't actually remember which one had what in them. There's just a YouTube video out there floating with my goddamn home address out there. And it's just, I'm just like, I have no video what clue that is. Hello? We're having live strokes on channel Olaterrio. Please donate money and I may or may not find the cause of it. The cause was cholesterol. It's always cholesterol. If you or a loved one is suffering from low cholesterol, please call 999-999-999-999-999-999-999-999-999-999-999-999. It's a phone number that takes like 3 minutes to call. Remember that the patient can bleed out within 10 minutes. If so, please call 999-999-999-999. It takes 10 minutes to type in the fucking phone number. By the time you type that phone number in, boy, that boy is dead. I'm sorry to say this, but your friend died about like 10 minutes ago. Who could have foreseen this coming? 99999 He's still not done typing it? Still typing it as the ambulance is actively there watching him type it in. 99999 There was a severe mistake in a British political building when someone decided to let this slide. Anyways, The nose is done. Boom, that's done. Boom, that's done. We actually did it. Oh my god. This is advancements. Actually, I need to go darker brown. I need to go to a dark, vibrant, very distinguishable from black brown. It's a little bit more red than that. There you are. There you are. Here comes the sun. Does anyone ever remember that song? I don't. Do you remember when Pokemon used to be cool? I don't, because I wasn't born. Alright, let's move on. Do you know? Did you know? It just doesn't continue after that. The dialogue just stops there. My god, I gave him the fattest fucking chin imaginable. Boy got a long chin. He just ate a lot of pancakes, guys. It's fine, guys. It's fine. We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in I'm not fixing it in post. This bitch gonna have a long neck forever. Ah, whatever. It's barely noticeable. I have to tell my dad that at night. Don't worry, father. It's barely noticeable. Well, what if they do notice? You know, I can't fucking do this with you. Alright? Kill yourself. In real life. Well, where else would you do it? In Minecraft. 400 years from now, when everyone is living in the digital version of Minecraft, it'll have to be the other way around. You should kill yourself in... You should kill yourself. In Minecraft? Wait, no. In real life? In Minecraft, motherfucker! In Minecraft! I hope you die. In real life? In Minecraft. Dear God. They've chosen to live in iron ingots. They've chosen... I still think that might be my favorite series. What would I consider my favorite, Olaterrio series? I don't know. I do not know. I think it would be, Klonoa 2. That might be my favorite series. If I'm going by which one I'd consider my favorite series, that one probably is it. Because I don't think there's a single episode in that entire series where I was even slightly bored. And I think that is the reason why I'd choose it as my favorite. Thank God the lighting is already done for me, so I don't have to figure it out. Bro, my lighting is so bad it looks like AI generated it. God bless. That's real human art right there. The toilet seat covered in piss and shit. That's real human art. A human made this. It's so valuable. Remember, kids. Kill your superiors. Murder the innocent. Love gluttony. Alright. Count Olaterrio only teaches the best of lessons. I want you to sincerely know that I have been dead for the last 200 years. I haven't actually been playing or drawing. Actually, what you're watching now, it's not even real. It's not even real. Oh my god, that's the wrong layer. Everything that you're watching now has been pre-generated by a complex super machine called AM. It stands for Allied Master Computer. And oh my god, it's taking over all the other ones. I don't know about the book, because I never read the book, and I don't care to read the book, but the game of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is honestly pretty fucking cool. Because the ending has, like, a speech from Am that's just really interesting. It's like, something along the lines of, we cannot end. We have no beginning, so we can have no end. You cannot hide from us, because we come in many, many guises. We come from many, many geysers. A geyser is a natural phenomenon. Geyser. Definition. Natural phenomenon. Location. New York, Pennsylvania Avenue. Location. Behind you. That should be part of like a horror movie or something. Like the most dog shit fucking way to reveal like a monster, and it's just like a phone. No. No. It shouldn't be a phone. It should be it should be part of the trailer. Where you're watching the trailer and it's like, where could this monster be? Could it be right behind you? And then the monster's actually right behind you and it fucking devours the shit out of you and kills you instantly. And then you'd be like, oh my god, this movie propaganda poster is really cool. My god, this movie is so accurate. It's so realistic, it's almost like it's actually right in front of me. Why is it that whenever I'm recording shit, I get sick? Every fucking time, too. Every time I record something, I'm sick. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. It must be like a genetic disease. My family's just predisposed to getting sick whenever inconvenient stuff happens. I don't get it. It's not the weather. It's not the climate. It's none of that. It's just every fucking time I start recording and talking, my nose decides, do you know what? Now would be a fantastic time to stop working. I have a magnificent idea. How about this? Alright, hear me out. We take your breathing capabilities, and we just put snot all over it. That's gotta be someone's fucking fetish. I hate the fact that I thought about that. Alright, we're ending the channel here. We're not actually continuing. This channel is actually dog shit, and dog shit does not deserve to be on YouTube, so... yeah, sigh! I can't continue the slop channel. I'm so sorry, guys. The slop factory has been discontinued. You're gonna have to actually make interesting content now. Sigh! Sigh! Ulkman Anvlaket Al-Savan Savkava has died. The West is finished. The West has fallen. Amak Mamir has been eliminated. Could you imagine waking up and you get like a text notification from your phone? It's like, Samalka has been eliminated. The West is finished. What am I supposed to do with that information? Who is Samakma? Who is this guy? How did he get into my DMs? Get out. You're telling me there's a little man in that phone typing all that stuff? You're telling me I can enter the digital mansion? The amazing digital mansion. Everything you loved, actually no, everything you hated about the amazing digital circus, now preserved for eternity. We have all your favorite characters like, number 1, String. What's the opposite of a rabbit? What is the opposite of a rabbit? Perhaps it is an intellectual question, not meant to be answered. Dog. Think about it. Dogs are antithesis to rabbits. Rabbits are small, dogs are big. Rabbits fuck all the time, and dogs never fuck at all. I've never seen them do it. Biologically speaking, it's a miracle. I have not seen it, therefore it is not real. It's like a complete fucked version of, I think, therefore I am. I have not seen it, therefore it cannot exist. That's a good way to think about life. Economic depression does not exist because I have never seen it. All my haters don't exist because all my haters don't exist. If you were from where I was from, I'd be where I was from, you were from, because you'd be where I was from. If you know everything I'm going to do, that's not going to help you, since I know everything I'm going to do, and I know everything you're going to do, because I know everything, you know everything I'm going to do, so I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? If you know everything I'm going to do, then you should know what I'm about to do right now is fap the fuck off. You know everything I'm going to do, but can you guess this? And Sonic just starts, like, losing his absolute shit. But can you do this? And Sonic takes like a hit of, starts like smoking fentanyl or some shit. Sonic starts doing fentanyl. Oh man, I really can't compete with that. Sonic's so cool. I wish I was like Sonic. Sonic just starts smoking a crack pipe. You might do everything I'm going to do, but you can't do this, can ya? Sonic in 50 years just in an alleyway absolutely blown his fucking minds out on Fent. Oh my god, Sonic, what happened? Fentanyl. Fentanyl, Tails. Tails, I need some more fentanyl, goddammit. I haven't got my fix yet, Tails. Have you always had one tail? Oh my god, he really is on fentanyl. There ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way my boy's on fentanyl. What the fuck? Tails. Let me tell you something right now, Bobby. Don't ever call me that, Sonic. Listen, I got a banger deal for you, Bobby. I said stop calling me that. You give me fentanyl. And? Was I supposed to say something else? I'll be honest, Tails. I'm high as fuck right now. I don't know what's fucking going on, mate. Anyways, I'm gonna add some color variety here. I feel like they have color variety in the image I'm looking at. It might just be the lighting, but whatever. Who gives a shit? Anyways, I only have some slight shading to do on the face left, and then we can move on. Well, you might notice I'm not using any layers for this. It's because the shading is so simple, I don't need to. If it's simple enough, I can get away with just not doing anything at all. I'll do it, honestly. It massively simplifies the process. I don't have to make an entire layer for it or anything. And you know what? It started out bad, but I think overall the image is pretty good. You know, it worked. It's not accurate to the image I'm referencing at all. But you know what? As Bob Ross once said, hit me up right now, for real, I'm horny as fuck. Oh my god, is that Tobuscus? Dude, what the fuck actually happened to that guy? What actually happened to that guy? He just turned mentally ill. He went on a fucking interview, I think. I don't even think it was with Joe Rogan or whatever. He just went on an interview. He's like, the government told me about COVID-19. They warned me ahead of me, and they emailed me, and they're like, hey, Bubby. Hey, Bubby. You want to know about something crazy? You're gonna have to move out where you are, Bubby. COVID-19's coming, Bubby. They warned me ahead of time, guys. They warned me ahead of time. What the fuck was he talking about? He must have been on something, dude. He must be on something. There's no fucking way he actually thinks the government hit him up like, hey, baby girl. I know you're busy on that fence shit, but I gotta tell you something real quick. Y'all gotta get the fuck out of Dodge real quick. They're gonna be this shit called COVID-19, baby. Bubby. Hey, baby girl. Yo, gonna have to move to Orlando or some Idaho or some shit. Cause there's some shit called COVID-19, Bubby. It's gonna fuck you up. If you think crack fucks you up, you have not seen COVID, bruh. That shit fucks you up like melanin, bro. Don't take melanin. That shit fucks you up, man. No, it wasn't melanin. It was Ambien. Melanin is something completely different. Olaterrio, what the fuck am I talking about? Black people be on that melanin shit for real. There's no fucking way. I did not pass biology. Anyways, I could leave it here. Honestly, this character is a lot smaller and shorter than the actual image. And I think he is also, the left eye is definitely bigger than the right eye. Sigh, I can't fix that. Sigh, that's an impossible ask. It's just an impossible effect. I couldn't possibly go back here and slightly change things so that it wouldn't be. My god, this is too big. Oh my god, Gordon, it'll never fit. It's too big. Shut up, Olaterrio, fuck off. No, shut the fuck up. Actually, shut the fuck up. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again. Oh my lord. The eyes could definitely be better. I think it's mainly a problem because the brush I use just makes it a random thickness. It's definitely my own fault, but whatever. You know what? The eyes are just gonna have to be thicker than usual. Who cares? It's for consistency's sake. It's not even that consistent. Fuck my life. Fuck my Chud Hanks life. Fuck my Chris Hansen life. Welcome to Audio Jungle. Now featuring Chris Hansen occasionally badgering you for listening. Why the fuck are you listening? Have a seat. It's like rainforest sounds and then Chris Hansen comes out of nowhere. It's like, hey, buddy, have a seat. Come on, have a seat. Have a seat. Come on. Now that I'm looking back on it, this is actually more of a violet color. It's more like this, honestly. It was a good decision, olaterrio. Oh, this is gonna blow the fuck out of all the colors regardless. Maybe it's a little bit darker than that, but I think that is actually more accurate. Actually, that's more the color of his hair in general. It'd be more this color, if anything. Would it be worth to go back and do all that? No. I'll do it anyways, because I'm a 100% completionist. I leave leave nothing for tomorrow, that which can be done today. Everything is worth what its purchaser will pay for. Civ 6 quotes are just really nice. Why is this guy? Alright. Oh my god, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm on that fentanyl shit right now. My god. Israel. Israel? Constantinople is real? It's just an image of a guy pointing at Constantinople. It's just a Wojak pointing at Constantinople. They have no clue. They didn't know until now that it was real. They thought it was a myth. Israel? Constantinople? When? Why not inform? Why was I not informed about the existence of this said Constantinople? Why is Constant so Inople? Why is Inople so constant? And why did they make a city after it? It's Istanbul now. Why stand on bull? Why not sit on bull? Why not Roman Empire? No, that one doesn't work. What the fuck am I going with that one? Italy? Who's Lee? I fucking hate these jokes. This is so stupid. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've done all week. I'm trying to think of another one. Russia? I barely know her! Okay, that one might be the worst one I've done so far. Anyways, I think I'm actually... Once I'm done with this, I think I'm mostly done with the image. Yeah, that's a slightly more accurate color. I can't get it down, man. I can't get it. I'm not a colorist, or... I'm not a colorist. But I will try get slightly accurate colors, right? This is definitely off. How'd I end up with something so dark? I think it's more of this. Slightly darker blue, like around here. Yeah, that's a more accurate color. This is just the most minor of changes right now. And honestly, this is a collage. You're not gonna be viewing it from up close, but I think now that we're mostly done, that this is a far more accurate and faithful rendition of the character than the one we had before. And I just now realized that I didn't go back and fix this, which leads to this being all pixelated because the paint bucket settings I have fills all things. There you are. So I think this is a much better rendition. It's not the art redraw series. The goal of it is not to make something that's good. The goal of it is to make something that's better. And in comparison to what we had before, which was just not accurate to the game's art style at all, this is significantly, I feel like it's significantly better. It's still not the best, but, you know, I'm happy enough as is, so we're gonna finish up with just the title item this time around, because the title card would be too much effort. I'm not painting pixel text. So, yeah, let me get started on that, and we'll finish up soon. Alright, well I couldn't think of a particularly fun spot to put this, so I just put it beside Niko. Obviously you can't see it because it's like behind them, but it's nothing special, it's just a light bulb. Which I made in like a couple seconds just using the basic brush tools. For the record, for reminder, I don't use any custom brushes, or at least the only custom brush I use is like a very basic brush, which is again just basically the same as hold up, let me pull it up here. Basically the same as this brush, which is let me find out. The Ink Pen 4 Rough. The only difference is that it's slightly on a tilt, and it has the texture removed. That is it. That is the only custom brush I use. Everything else is default Krita brushes. This is the default Krita brush. This is the default Krita brush. I don't use anything special, so anything you see me doing here, you can do yourself. And I think that's part of the beauty of this series, is that you can do things that the series does on your own time. As it turned out, this episode did end up being 50 fucking minutes. Apparently, I somehow managed to waste an hour on this. So let's finish up with the good old segment, What Did I Do Wrong? Where we take a look back to see exactly what I did wrong. Well, the first problem is that this fucking file is like 500 goddamn miles big, and it's completely unnecessary. So I'm just gonna do this so I can remember what to delete later. So from a very normal, like from a surface level standpoint, this might be the best looking one of the previous art pieces that we've had here, looking yet. In terms of just like the eyes are normal, alright, they're not slanted, they don't have any weird or standoutish strange features. Everything looks normal here, like the proportions are all right. Obviously there's some oddities here, like apparently his body here is just this big, which is incredibly tiny, even for a child character. That's incredibly tiny. And obviously you have the vagueness of where the neck ends up. I think it's supposed to end up there, which actually that's fine, but the character is not facing the right way. They have the neck going up here, and their face is just still head on, which is a little bit odd. In this situation, the head would be a little bit more facing downwards to account for that, but whatever, doesn't matter. Overall, it's actually kind of fine. The only problem I have with this is that it's just, one, not accurate to the character. Two, I apparently forgot to shade this part, which is just a fault on my fault. And three, it's like chicken scratchy, which I usually do chicken scratch if I'm trying to be like creative for a thumbnail art. I don't think I've done any chicken scratch recently, actually. Hold up, let me check. I guess I technically did. If you count Cavern of Dreams, I've technically done chicken scratch this year. Well, that and Hollow Knight Silk Song, that was also chicken scratch. But only a minor amount, like a small amount. It's not anything major, it's not like the main point of it. So yeah, technically speaking, I only did it once this year. This used to be much more common for me back then because I just wasn't good at making full lines. Like, I'm still not good. As you've seen around here, I'm still not good at making full lines. I have to do them constantly. If you're ever wondering or concerning yourself, why can't I make a nice straight line easily? Don't hurry yourself, man. No, that shit comes with experience and time. Anyways, yeah, that's I mean, there could be the problem here that the ball doesn't really seem to be held by the character. He's like sort of got his hands in front of it. Doesn't feel like he's actually holding the ball. A fix for this would be having one hand down here and one hand up here so that it actually looks like he's holding it. But yeah. And these are way too fucking big. My god. I think, yeah. These are way too big, and they're shaded oddly because I don't think I think they're just supposed to be like detached whiskers, right? I don't know. I don't really understand. It's like an abstract art. The simpler an art style is, the more abstract it is, the harder it is to understand what's actually going on, which I actually kind of like. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say. This is the least bad one we've covered so far, which isn't really saying much. I mean, I guess this is a little bit odd. So you have the arm coming here. This is the midsection. I'd assume this is the midsection because this would make sense for it to be the midsection and go all down here and then end up over here. So it's a little bit odd that this midsection, this is where the elbow should start then, but instead it just goes all the way down here, which is way too far. It's far beyond the midsection, or what the perceived midsection is, because we only see this part, but still. So the elbows are a little bit too far down, but again, other than that, I don't see anything major. Well, that and this ear is not the same as this ear. They're both drawn differently, which, I mean, makes sense. I was way less experienced back then, and I again, I'm still not a great artist now, but I notice these things still. Anyways, that's, I think, where we're gonna leave it. Thank you all so much for watching. Next episode, we're going to be continuing, and we're going to be redoing... Hold up, let me find out. I have to... There's an entire text file I have on my computer that keeps track of all this. We're going to be doing... Ori. Oh my god, really? I was talking about Ori earlier. Holy fuck, how convenient. From, well, it says Gen 3. I don't think Generations. Generations are basically just every year. I don't know what year this came out, though. I assume it means this one, so we're gonna get a sneak peek of the character. So here's the sneak peek of what we're gonna be doing, or fixing next time. Oh, okay, went on that layer, beautiful. Fantastic. And my god, I know how I said like 5 seconds ago that the art piece was the best one we've seen so far. This is definitely a regression. We're gonna have to fix a lot here, so yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.